My Hero Academia and Re:Zero are my top 2 favorite animes. They are both shows with amazing stories and characters. There is a reason why these shows have grown a following, one more than the other. But recently a reaction channel named BBT Reacts got requested to watch a video about both shows by a YouTuber named, I don't know how to say their name, but I'll put their channel on screen. With BBT's reaction to his video, BBT completely missed the point of the entire video: self-worth. He was more focused on complaining about the characters being crybabies. The reason I'm making this video is to explain the importance and purpose of the writing for these characters. There is a reason why these characters work so well and why they're so well written. Izuku Midoriya's and Subaru Natsuki's. I would talk about Deku's and Subaru's self-worth, but I feel like this video here does this way better than I ever could. So I'll leave it in the description for y'all to watch. The purpose of characters like Subaru and Deku who suffer from self-worth is to show their progress they both make. With Deku, we saw him at his lowest point during the Vigilante arc, building up his character, showing the harm he puts himself in without any thought to his own life, his sacrificial nature. Ever since then, we all know the bath scene and know that his progression has come to a screeching halt and hasn't been addressed since. With Subaru Natsuki, it's a different story. From the entirety of Arc 1 to 3, we see Subaru be this shut-in, this loser of a kid who tries to act like an anime protagonist once he gets summoned to a new world. But as we see, this isn't an anime, at least for Subaru. This is its own world with its own actual people. He is loud, annoying, obnoxious, and he is very hard to watch, well, from the Arc 1 to 3, but especially the beginning of Arc 3. That's when the show takes time to show us him at his lowest, every single thing wrong with this kid, and why he has to change. In episode 18, From Zero, Subaru breaks down telling Rem every single thing he hates about himself, to, later with Rem's help, finally start from zero, become the person he wants to be and not pretend to be some anime protagonist. He wants to become Rem's hero. Throughout the anime and even the light and web novels, we get to see him continue to grow, even go backwards sometimes since his problems don't go away instantly, especially just with Rem's speech. This is what makes Subaru human, feel like an actual person, like an actual character. This also just shows us the progression of his character. We get to see him change and grow from every experience he has. We get to see Subaru actually become this really cool character. Both Deku and Subaru, we get to see the progression of their character and how deep they both actually are. So now that I talked about the purpose and reasoning of Subaru's and Deku's character, let's get to deconstructing BBT's points on this. With the point of Deku being a crybaby, 1, he slowly stops crying throughout the series. 2, he got bullied when he was a child because he was quirkless. Even now, he isn't easy on himself with everything that he can do. He just sees himself just as the quirk one for all. He puts his whole life on the line to save people. He says he wants to be the hero where nobody has to worry about him. Even later in the series, he bottles up all of his emotions and pushes every single one he cares about away to keep them safe. He doesn't even cry until Class 1A finally finds him.
You think that's cool?
Way to look cool in front of these people.
No, he's not cool.
He literally said Subaru was trying to act cool. Not that he was cool, that he was trying to. That was the point. He was lame. He was trying to act cool even though he isn't. I'll play the original clip so you can hear it properly.
Who knew Subaru best? He knew that this was all an act, a way to look cool in front of these people of the new world.
I have no good transition, so here's on to my next point.
Failure after failure.
He's crying. Now he's
cracks.
crying.
He
In front
acknowledges
of a
his
wolf.
powerlessness, his greed, his arrogance, his
the hell?
ignorance, and his slothfulness in one bombastic
slothfulness?
20-minute long.
During this scene, Subaru literally watches his friend die right in front of him by the witch cultists, and he literally suffers there for hours being chained to a wall. He had to live with the guilt that his slothfulness was one of the main reasons Rem died. To then later see the whole village slaughtered alongside Ram's corpse, he literally dies in that same scene. I don't think you'd be able to survive mentally with his power, Return by Death, unless you were already a heartless monster. Subaru being a crybaby is reasonable. He dies and watches everyone he loves and cares about die as well, and sometimes even the worst deaths. Not just them either, but also himself.
You know, guys, seeing a loved one die and cry pisses me more off than the sound of the squeaky pickles.
That tiny squeaky sound you get when you rub two pickles together.
I don't give a shit about
He
him.
must actually take care of himself. For
He's no
Midoriya, it feels like he
Goku.
takes a backseat to his
He isn't Goku, and that's the point. He is a weak character, and that's what builds up the stakes to the story. It makes the story intense since he isn't powerful and relies on the people around him to help him when they are in danger. Not that I don't like characters or shows where the protagonist is stronger where the story's just not that deep. I love Goku's character and many others who are overpowered, like, I don't know, Reinhardt from ReZero, or even just something not even anime like Sonic. SpongeBob, out of all shows, is a show that I love. Not even for the story, but for the characters and comedy. Even with SpongeBob, the characters still get development and room to grow. I get he doesn't like characters like Subaru and Midoriya that have deep character, but there is that and just simply not understanding the importance of characters like them. Hopefully, I was able to get my point across on why these two characters are so important and why they are written so well. Consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. My name is Plush Crossing, and thank you for watching.